do you turn the page from last night, a game like that?
Well, we have to. You know, we have to learn from each experience that we go through, and hopefully it'll make us a better team, and we've got to look at the opportunity in front of us. And that has to be our approach. That's been our approach to this point. And it has to continue to be our approach if we're gonna continue to grow as a team.
Was Jack a pleasant surprise that there wasn't anything more severe, or did you kind of have an idea later on in the night that he's going to be all right?
I wouldn't say it's a pleasant surprise. You know, he's a tough kid. He plays through a lot, and so from that standpoint, it doesn't surprise me that Jack practiced today. He responded pretty well, so that's certainly encouraging.
So he's good to go then, as far as you're concerned?
Yes.
Mike, how'd you like the pace of practice today, and was there anything specifically you wanted to work on?
Yeah, I thought the pace was good. I thought, you know, guys were paying attention out there. I thought we were focused. I thought we pushed the pace. I thought we competed, and that's got to become habitual for our group. And so the reality is we haven't had a lot of practice time over the last month and a half, and we're going to get some practices moving forward coming up here, which I think will be good for our group.
Mike, you kind of talked about there were potentially changes on the top power play. I think probably everybody in this room expected you to make some at practice today. I don't think you worked on it. What was just sort of the thinking mindset?
That we didn't work on it?
Yeah. Something different? Or?
Is that the drastic change? Not working on it.
Well, we usually work on it daily, as you guys know, that are here all the time. And, you know, it's an important part of our team. It's an aspect of our game that's won a lot of games for us. But certainly, I think we're all well aware that the amount of goals that we've given up, and we can't continue in that vein and expect to win consistently. You know, those goals against on the power play, they're hard to overcome. Not only does it make it difficult because you've got to score another goal, but it takes away from the energy and the momentum that your team's trying to gain during the course of a hockey game. And you know, it's such a game of momentum, and handling those swings is important to a team's ability to have success. And you know, when you get the power play, your hope is that if you don't score, that it gives you juice, and hopefully the next handful of shifts they can build off the momentum that the power play gains. And when we get scored against, it has the opposite effect. And so we're all well aware of that. You know, the coaches are making, you know, we've had discussions on what we're going to do with each unit and where we're going to go. We've left nothing off the table, as I've said to you guys. You know, we have those conversations all the time on whether we stick with the top unit that's been together for so long and has been so good, or do we think it's time for change?
You guys had the 8-game winning streak while barely practicing. Is this kind of in the same vein, like almost like a hitting coach in baseball canceling batting practice? Just trying to not think about it so much and just go out there and be instinctive.
Yeah, but I do think, you know, the benefits of practice is that's where your habits are formed, that's where your foundation is formed, and so you can go through stretches of the schedule. Every team does it because the logistics and the demands of the amount of games in a short period of time limits your ability to practice. In the short term, you can have success. In the long term, I think it has ramifications on your team. And so, but we're no different than any other team in the league. Every team in the league's dealing with it, not just us. We just have to control what we can to be the best team we can be each and every day. When we do have opportunities to practice, we've got to maximize those opportunities. And so, you know, I'm not one to think that because we had success when we went through that stretch of games, we were playing virtually every other night and had very limited opportunity to practice. I'm not so sure that would be a good game plan for the rest of the season.